CM 365, all about Carnatic music.
Recently, I was asked to present a lecture demonstration on the ragam Varali. So while trying to analyze its lakshana, I tried to look deeper into the Varali Pancharatnam of Sri Tyagaraja to see what are the hidden aspects of the lakshanam that we could probably get through this composition. And there were many interesting things that I was able to really get from this particular composition, and I thought I'll share that with you here now. The first, of course, is how the composition starts on the Panchama and the Anupallavi on the Shadja, showing that these two are important notes. But coming to each of the Charanam, each of them have something very, very unique to offer to us. The first one is about, it starts like pa pa ma pa da pa ma pa da pa ma ga ga ri. Here, the relationship between the ma, pa and dha, its close proximity to each other is first established. And he repeats the phrase ma pa da pa ma pa da pa, as if to focus our attention all the more on that particular phrase. And here, interestingly, we also see how the pa, though we say is achala swara, which is very static and all. In the context of the ma and da here, we see how it actually beautifully oscillates. So that aspect is revealed in the first charana. And we also see in the second janta prayogas, like for example, ga ga pa ma da pa ni da sa ni re re sa ni ga ga re re. Like this, we see how the notes have been combined in a janta form in the second charanam. And in the third charanam, we see how he has shown us which are the notes which can be permitted to be sung in an elongated manner in this ragam, and which notes have to be maintained as hrisva. Like for example, in the first line itself, pa ma pa da ma pa ma ga ga pa ma da ma ga ga ri sa ri ga ri sa. So you saw that pa ma da ma ga, everything had got that kind of a dhirga prayoga here, whereas a rishabha was rendered as a risaswara, which also gives us an indication about pa ma ga ri sa. That is how it should be rendered, and the ri should not be elongated and sung. And this is seen throughout the composition itself. And in this also we understand that the ri becomes alpaswara, and the ga, the vivadi ga, is actually the predominant note here. The fourth one, we see how the vadi samvadi combination happens beautifully, like sa pa da ma ma ga pa ma ga ri sa. So sa pa, that is the first thing. Then the combination of the panchama varjya, sa pa da ma, another beautiful aesthetic phrase here. Then re ga re re sa, then ma ga re sa ra pa ma ni da pa re sa ni da ga ga re sa. See how each phrase has been formed here, and where is the end point? Ma ga re sa shadja, da pa ma madhyama ending point, ni da pa re sa ni da ga ga re sa. So the phrasing again here is very beautiful for observation of the starting and end points of the notes in each of these phrases. Then we see in the fifth one, ga ga ma pa da ni da pa ma ga ga re. Here also ga ga as a janta occurs twice, and also in the tarasthai we see ga ga re sa, that phrase coming in. Then the sixth one, here in the earlier one we saw the sa pa relationship. Now he shows a relationship between the adhara shadda and the Tara Shadja, like sa sa ni da pa ma ga ri sa ni da ni sa ri sa. And also this whole charana, the sixth one, it focuses much on the Shadja and how from different phrases we can arrive at the Shadja. Then in the last charana, how the combinations happen on the Gandhara, the next aspect. Ma pa ma ga, da pa ma ga, ni da pa ma ga. Like this, how from different points we can arrive at the Gandhara is also you can see here. And in the earlier one more point I wanted to share was about again how he establishes the same combination of from the Adhara Shadja to the Tara Shadja, sa sa ni da pa ma. In the same charanam you again see the concept of from the Adhara Shadja to the Tara Shadja happening here. Sa sa ni da pa ma Kanakanaruchira. And in the last we also see two phrases which are not having a link as such, but then aesthetically they sound very beautiful, like ni sa ri ri sa pa da ni da pa. And also in the penultimate point where he shows us that sa ga ri ga ma ga ri ri sa ga ri ga ma ga ri sa. So where he also gives us a lakshana about the fact that the Pratimadhyama could be the end point in terms of the Tara Sthai. How much we can go in the Tara Sthai is still the Pratimadhyama, the Madhyama point. And this is a very interesting study because in all his compositions which he has done in Panturali, we see that the composition never goes beyond the Gandhara. So here also one subtle way of showing the Lakshana that in Panturali the Gandhara is the highest point that we should be actually trying to attain in that ragam. And in Varali we can say that the Madhyama could be the maximum point till which the composition can go into.
CM 365, all about Carnatic music.